Now this is what we're going to do now to get that reverse bolt off. This is an old trick that a lot of welders use. And to get studs out and things like that, if a stud is bad, what they'll do is they'll weld a new screw on top of it to get it out. What I'm going to do, you see this is fast JB Weld, and this is a smaller screw. Now this, and usually these are all old and rusted, but this thing is absolutely virgin. I'm going to glue with some JB Weld a little black dot right on there, and I'm going to have, and it'll cure in 5 minutes, and then I'm going to spin this to the right, and this will come right off. And then there's probably something in here I need to know how to work. But I'm going to take this panel off, and this panel, and I'm not sure if I'm going to leave the parking brake on it. I don't know what's underneath it. I can get a manual off the net. I'm not going to buy one and get ripped off for $65 off eBay. That's a bunch of bullshit. But I can tell you what, there just is not that many gyros to be done that way. But if you have a gyro and you want to see what's in the guts of them, I don't need a manual. The reason I don't is because Honda hasn't changed too much their MO, modus operation, for a very long time as far as mopeds go. Honda mopeds, if you look at like the Honda Ruckus, now that's a very, to me it's not my kind of bike, but I've worked on them and they are very technologically advanced, water cooled. They have a cool nifty little radiator. Their starting system, most of the old bikes have a starter right in here, and they're about 75 bucks. Well, what I learned on the Ruckus is what they do is they take their alternator down here, they reverse the current on the alternator, which is connected to the drive shaft, and they use the alternator or the flywheel as a starter. I thought that was absolutely amazing. I'm not sure exactly how that works, but what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to buy a Ruckus, and to me, I would not go out and buy one. They're not my thing because I'm into speed, but after working on them and riding them, I was really impressed by their quality, their ride, everything about them. I was really impressed. There's not much you can do to hot rod them. Now, if you do have a Ruckus, you can't. Now, the 4-stroke, that's one of the big problems. You can put a racing variator in it that may give you 3 to 4 miles an hour. I don't know for sure. I've never done it. But if there's anyone out there that has a variator they want to put in, and I'll videotape it, I'd do it for free because I like to see how that is done. Otherwise, I charge like 50 bucks an hour. But I'll tell you what, if I find a problem with your front wheel, and I'm doing your front wheel, and you need a carburetor rebuild, well, I may just throw the carburetor rebuild in along with it, just to see how the carburetor works. And I did that on one of my first ones. And I met one of the Ruckus riders' wives in town at the bank, so I'd like to give a big shout out and a hello to Murphy Scruggs. He's got a 2009 Ruckus, and if you need help with that front tire problem you have, Murphy, I talked to your wife. She's really nice to me, and give me a call. We'll take a look at it. No problem. Piece of cake. So I'm going to tear this down and re-clean it, repaint it. I may even take the head off the motor. And I don't think there is any gyro videos out there of what it's exactly like to refurbish these. And we're going to redo the back brakes. There's nothing wrong with this thing. There's no oil leaks. There's no rust. There's nothing. It's just been sitting. We'll change the oil in the differential again. The oil's real important. Clean the exhaust pipe out, and like I say, I found a place for new stickers, a new set of stickers, which includes all of these, and it doesn't include this one though. I'm taking that off, and and these, and one on the back of the Honda deal. It's not on the back of this one. Anyway, $55, but at least they're available. They're not available through Honda. Honda does not make them anymore. Neither do they make or offer the tires, which I believe that Honda should rectify that situation, because they might lose face in my Honda shop if they don't. But that's just a humble request to the CEO of Honda Motors, Domo Arigato. Alright, I'm going to glue this on, take that off and see if it works, and keep painting.